I sat watching the news and wondering what happened. It was all so hard to believe. I needed to go shopping, but before that, I really needed to get some coffee. I went to the kitchen and downed 2 cups and then went into the living room where my mom was sitting. "I'll see you later, Mom." My mom nodded and continued what she was doing, so I left and went to the bus stop. 2 minutes later, the bus comes, so I get on, sit down, and read the free paper. The driver then slams on the brakes and starts shouting at some guy who appears drunk, walking all over the road. After a tense standoff, the guy falls, tumbles, and breaks his arm at a weird angle, and gets back up, moaning like he doesn't feel it. I hear the driver say, "To hell with this." I had to admit, that was funny. I go back to the paper and see Celtic beat Aberdeen 5-2. 10 minutes later, I'm at my stop. I thank the driver and get off. I cross the road and hear 2 people talking about another person getting bit in George Square. The woman had her throat ripped out, lay there motionless, and got back up 3 minutes later. Yeah, like that would happen, I say to myself. I walk into Poundland to buy deodorant, looking at the line of 9 people in front of me. But I need to get it, so I'll wait anyway. When it gets to the person in front of me, the cashier and customer stand talking, and then the woman finally moves on. "Hi, how are you?" the cashier asks. "Not too bad," I reply. "Is that all?" the cashier asks. "Yes," I say. "That will be £1.50, she says. I hand over £5 and she gives me the change. "Best watch out. There's some weird stuff going on," she says. I laugh. Yeah, there sure is. While walking, I decide to go into Betfred's and place a few bets on the horse race today. I decided to watch a race, then put £2 on a football coupon at the machine, thinking maybe this one will win. Last 50 hasn't. I might as well go to the pub and have a quick soft drink. I still think whether it was a good idea to stop drinking 2 years ago. The only reason I stopped was because I got put on high doses of meds for neuropathic pain. I walk in and get a can of juice and sit reading BBC football section on my phone. Then I hear someone shouting my name. I turn around to see my pal Dougie sitting at a table nursing a pint. I laugh. "Are you having a rough day, Dougie?" "Like a burst ball, and this will either kill me or cure me," Dougie says with a laugh. "Did you watch the Celtic game?" I did not. Was it good? "Not bad. They should not have let in 2 goals. It was bad defending," Dougie replies. "Don't get me started on their defense. They're shit, and I've said that for the last 2 years. They need a center back. And why do they always buy a midfielder? How many does one team need?" "I don't give a shit anyway. I'm a Rangers man," says Dougie. I had to laugh at that. "Yeah, sorry about that." Dougie smiles. "Dickhead." I spot the news on the television and see it is on George Square. "Can you turn that up?" I ask the barman. "I'm not supposed to," he says. "Just for a minute, please," I ask. The barman thinks. "Okay, but just for a minute." I nod. "Thanks." A reporter is going on about a guy ripping some woman's throat out. She bled out and appeared to get back up a few minutes later. She then ran straight for a woman pushing a pram, biting her arms as she tried to fend her off. What was really strange is the crazed woman did not notice the baby in the pram. Dougie looks shocked. I stand, shaking my head. "Yeah, man, I heard about this earlier." The reporter goes on about how the man who bit the first woman then joined in attacking the second woman, overpowering her and ripping most of her face off. At this moment, the barman turns the volume back down. I turn around and say, "Ha, pal, I was still listening to that." "Well, you're not now," says the barman. I shake my head. My phone starts ringing, and it's Grant. "What's up, Grant? Are you finished?" "Yeah, I'm on the motorway. It's packed. Probably take an hour to get home," Grant says. "Oh well, shit happens. Did you see news about that thing on George Square?" I ask. "Yeah, must be a lot of shit or a film being made," Grant replies. I take a few seconds before answering. "Yeah, possibly." Suddenly, the door to the pub smashes open, and some guy stumbles in covered in blood.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.